wanted to do something a little bit different. This was requested by one of my subscribers. It's 39E Diaz or Diaz E39. I'm not sure. I'll put a little annotation up here. But she requested that I do a hair care routine for you. And yeah, just kind of like the process that I go through when I'm doing my hair. And I literally just got out of the shower, so I'm going to go ahead and show you my routine. Also, after that, I'm going to do a review on the products that I've been using lately and that I'm so in love with, and they're amazing. And it's the Mix Chicks products. So if you don't care about my hair care routine and could care less, I'll put an annotation over here to jump to the review if you want to take a look at that. So let me go ahead and get started. First thing is, so I'm in the shower, and obviously I wash my hair. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my hair first before I get into that. I have very curly but very fine hair. So and there's a lot of it, but each individual strand themselves, themselves, I don't know, is very, very thin. So when it's wet like this, it doesn't look like there's much to it. It is very kind of like limp almost, and it looks very thin, and it is very thin. However, when it dries, it does expand, and it gets a little bit bigger. So I have used tons of products in the past over time, but I've been liking sticking to blocks of time using the same product to actually see results in my hair. So I've just been loving doing that, and the latest thing that I've been doing, I'm absolutely in love with, and I think I'm going to carry over even when I'm done with these products. So first thing I do is wash my hair, obviously, and I've been using the Mix Chicks shampoo. Let me see if you guys can see. It's nighttime, so my lighting is kind of horrible, but and it says here, gently cleanses your defiant hair with a combination of borage seed, avocado oils, actually I'll get into that later when I do my review. But so I shampoo with this, and it's a very thick formula. As you can see, it's not runny at all. It's a very, very thick like dense shampoo. So I shampoo with that and rinse that out. Next I use the Mix Chicks deep conditioner. Looks like this. And it just comes in a tub. Product is inside of the tub. And I put that in my hair, leave it in for about 2 minutes, and while I'm doing that, I comb out my hair in the shower with this big tooth comb, wide tooth comb. I got this from Sally's. It's tool structure and has a number on there, but you can get these anywhere, Walmart, Target, any beauty supply store. I got mine at Sally's for like $1, maybe $2. So I comb my hair out with that while I'm in the shower, and then once I'm done combing it out, I actually rinse this off right away, and then I use, and don't you dare judge me, yes, I cut off the top because it was down to the bottom and I needed to get the last of it. So it's the Keratin Smoothing Treatment, and this is by Rusk, and I've mentioned this in several of my videos. I've mentioned this in a favorites video. I also mentioned this in my America's Beauty Show haul, obviously, because that's where I got it. This is my second one that I've gone through. Absolutely love this product. I have to go repurchase it now because it's all out. But so I put this in my hair, and it's a keratin smoothing treatment, and I leave this on for the rest of my shower. So this is all in the beginning of my shower. So while I'm doing everything else, that is sitting in my hair. My hair is already detangled, and right before I get out of my shower, I rinse off my hair and I come in here. So the first thing I do is I use, and I'm almost all out, I got this from America's Beauty Show as well, and this is by Rusk, and it's the Sensories Healthy Treatment. And it says blackberry and bergamot, I don't know, strengthening leave-in treatment. So I kind of just spray this all over my hair. My hair has been out more than it usually is because I was trying to set up my camera, which I probably should have done beforehand. So I kind of just spray this mostly on the ends. It smells really good. It smells like berry, not overpowering, but just like a really light berry scent. So I kind of just spray that all over, let it kind of saturate my hair, get that in. If it needs, oops. Okay, once that is in, I comb my hair again very gently. And what I love about these things that I've been using, which I'll talk about more a little bit later as well, is that my hair doesn't tangle as much. before I started using these products, specifically I think the keratin treatment, even though I would comb my hair out in the shower, when I got out of the shower, it would still kind of be tingly when I went to go put products in it. So this, as you can tell, it's not too tingly, kind of glides right through, and then we're good to go. So that's in there, and the next step that I use is the Mixed Chicks leave-in conditioner. Now this is super thick as well, and I didn't think, at first I thought it was kind of thick for a leave-in conditioner, that I was going to weigh my hair down and look, oh, I feel like I missed a spot right here, and kind of like weigh it down and not give me body, which it does weigh it down a lot more, but the reason why it weighs it down is because it defines my curl a lot more. So I take this, and I'm having a hard time like not talking about the product, even though I'm going to do it later rather than just show you what I'm doing. So I take about that much to start in my hair, and it, like I said, it's really, really thick. So I just rub that in between my hands, and I start on my ends. I kind of just, I can't, the camera, or the mirror is behind me, behind you I should say, I can't see. So I kind of just work this in my hair. Like I said, mostly through the ends. My hair is coming out. It smells really good. I like it. It's not too overpowering. And then I take a little bit more, not as much as I did the first time, just a little bit more, and put it lightly in the root. The reason why I don't put as much in the root is because, one, I wash my hair probably on a good week, I'd say 3 times a week, but it's usually about 2 times a week. So because I'm going that long without washing my hair, and actually I don't need to because it doesn't get oily when I wear it curly as quickly. So, but still, you don't want to put too much product on your close to your scalp or near your roots. But so I do that, work that in, and it's until it's pretty much in there really well. Now, sometimes before I do that, I use the Moroccan Oil, and as you can see, I'm still only down to here, and I use this about every time I wash my hair, so about 3 times a week since June, I want to say, and I still have about that much left. So sometimes I will use this first and then do my leave-in conditioner, or do the leave-in conditioner first and then do this a little bit later when it starts to dry. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm just putting this in, and I'm going to let it air dry for a little bit, and then I'm going to add the Moroccan Oil in once it's like damp. Now, it is nighttime, and I'm just going to bed, and I'm actually going to be straightening my hair tomorrow. So this is where I would end. I wouldn't do anything else. I would tie it in a braid to the side, or maybe 2 braids, just to keep it from getting large. That's like a weird way to say that, but and then go to bed, wake up in the morning, and straighten it that way. Now, if I were to be going out somewhere or wearing my hair curly now to go out, the next step that I would do is a mousse. I used to use gel. I don't use gel anymore, and this is the only mousse that I've used probably the last 6 months, and it's the Tresseme 24-Hour Body. And there's another Tresseme one that I use that's good. Yeah. Actually, my sister uses this one, so I used it when I was in New York, so I went and got one. And it's the Tresseme Extra Firm Control All Day Humidity Resistance Mousse. I use this one too, but I haven't opened this one yet because I have this. But I absolutely love this mousse. It's not really sticky. It definitely does give you volume, and it controls the frizz really well for me. I don't use a lot. I mean, I guess it depends. Everyone's different, but just enough to saturate it. And sometimes I do comb it through just to make sure it's all the way through. And that's it. And what I would do is just kind of like, I try not to touch my hair too much. I just kind of let it air dry with the mousse in, do my makeup, get dressed, or do anything else that I need to do. And then right before I leave the house, I flip my hair over, like I flip my head over and put all my hair forward, and I spray it with the Loreal Paris Elnett Satin. So really light. I hate the way this smells. It smells disgusting to me. It's so gross. But I like the fact that it doesn't flake. Like I said, I only wash my hair like 3 times a week. 2-3 times a week, so I don't want any product that's going to flake after one day, because I would obviously have to wash my hair, or it would just look like I had dandruff, which I don't. So both of these products together I really like, and again, no flaking, no like white patches or anything like that, and that is it, really. It's really simple. I haven't straightened my hair in, oh my gosh, like months, I want to say. It's been a really long time. I've just been really loving my hair curly. I've also been wanting to kind of make it, not that it was unhealthy, but I've been wanting to grow it, and not putting a lot of heat on it really helps. Now, one more step. In the wintertime, it's colder outside, obviously, so I don't like to go outside with my hair wet, and usually I don't allow myself enough time to air dry it completely through, and because my hair is very porous, it does take a very long time to dry. So to avoid going out with wet hair, I do sometimes I flip my head over, and just with the lightest heat setting and the lightest actual pressure, I blow dry my hair upside down and just kind of like hold the curl and dry it with the blow dryer, just so I'm not going out with the wet head, you know, in the wintertime. But yeah, that is it for my hair care routine. That's what I've been doing probably the last month or so, and yeah, if you have any questions, I'll leave them down below, and I will answer all of them, as I always do. I'm going to show you what my hair starts to look like once it starts drying with all the products that I use. There's that word again, product. So this is what it looks like, and it's about 45 minutes in, so I'm going to get close so you can see. So it's just like a really defined curl without using any mousse or any gel, any hairspray. Yeah, like nothing like that. Just a really, it looks healthy, it looks shiny, it's not frizzy, and the curl is really defined. And it's still damp a little bit. Yeah, like it's really wet underneath. Just kind of the top layer is dry, but yeah, this is what it looks like. Again, no mousse, no gel, no hairspray, just Mix Chicks shampoo, Mix Chicks conditioner, and then the Mix Chicks leave-in conditioner, and this is what it does for my hair.